Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. This by far is one of my top most excited videos. And as you guys saw from the thumbnail, today I am talking and reviewing and giving my opinions and thoughts on the new fragrances and the new fragrance collection from Forever Mood by Jackie Aina. I have all 4 gemstones. Yes, these are the gemstones. I tell you, this has been one of the most anticipated launches in, I feel like, the fragrance, honestly, in like the whole beauty community, to be quite honest with you, because you can't be a part of the beauty community and not know who Jackie is. When she finally let us know that she is coming out with a fragrance, when I tell you, the girls, the guys, everybody, we were all clenching our pearls because we were not ready for what we were about to get served with. And in good fashion, because you guys know I'm a fragrance lover, I had to get all 4. There was no way I was not gonna get all of them. So I got all of them. I have them all with me, and I'm gonna give you my opinions, my thoughts on each and every single fragrance, the notes, how it smells, the wear time, all the good things, because I've been testing them for a couple days now. I feel like I have a good, well-rounded opinion on all of them, and I'll also let you know which ones are my favorites. So if you guys are interested in hearing my thoughts and wanting to know everything you need to know about the new fragrances by Forever Mood, then just go ahead and keep watching. Alrighty, let's go ahead and jump into it because I do not want this video to be long, but I'm super duper excited. I have all 4 babies right here, as you can see, and we're just gonna go ahead and jump into the first one. I'm gonna go in the order of how she announced the fragrances by. So obviously we have I Am Her, which looks like this. First of all, the packaging of the fragrances, I'll be real with you, when I first saw the packaging and the pictures, I was like, she's cute, but I wasn't like, oh my god, like this is beautiful, if that makes sense. It definitely looks a lot better in person. The quality is there. It's very, very heavy. It's glass. I don't think the camera or pictures do the bottle justice, and it's bigger. It's a lot bigger. This is a 1.7 ounce bottle. All of them are 1.7 ounces. This is I Am Her, and when you open up the packaging, they all have like a little note on the inside, which I think is super cute. So I Am Her on the inside says, never had to show out, I just show up, period. Honestly, that describes the fragrance really, really well. It says, she is the it girl in every room she enters, aspirational, effortless, and always approachable. She is you. I Am Her is considered to be a warm, sweet gourmand. The keynotes are red velvet, pear, oud, and raspberry. When I tell you guys this scent, this is so good. It is definitely very fruity. When you first it's a fruity scent. I will say it's a fruity gourmand for sure. When you first spray it, I don't want to spray all of them on me because then I'm gonna not be able to really describe each one by itself. I will say when you first spray this, it's very fruity. It has a slight citrusiness to it, but it's like fruity, definitely fruity. And the raspberry, it's sweet, but it's not sweet in like a sickly sweet way. It's a fruity sweet kind of vibe. Similar vibe that you get with the Kayali sparkling lychee. The way that kind of opens up, I get similar vibes with this. It has like a very like fruity, fizzy kind of very, very fun opening. But to me personally, like this is a gorgeous fragrance, especially for this time of year, for spring and summer. Honestly, this is a good staple year-round scent, but it's fruity. But the magic is when it starts to dry down. I was trying to figure out how the oud was gonna work in all of this because I was like, so is this gonna be like a deep perfume? Is it gonna, I didn't know what we were gonna get. But I Am Her, to sum it up, is fruity, she's sweet, and she dries down really seductive. Like she dries down like deep. And the projection, I would say this is the most projective out of the 4. In my opinion, like this is strong. You do not need a lot, and it wears all day. Like it lasted on me all day, and I could still smell it on me after like 8-9 hours. So I Am Her is definitely the it girl. Like she's the it girl in every room. Like this fragrance, oh, so good. Okay, that's I Am Her. So let me go ahead and move on to the next fragrance. Next we have Hard to Get, which looks like this. Such a beautiful, beautiful bottle. Like the yellow, just so gorgeous. These bottles are just chef's kiss. So Hard to Get is considered a fruity floral scent. The keynotes are citron zest, sheer jasmine, and whipped vanilla. And this is the packaging for hard to get. Same box, just in the color. The boxes match the color of the bottle. So this is hard to get, and it says made for the one who's hard to get but easy to love. And the message on the inside says in touch but out of reach. So hard to get, to me, it's you definitely get that vanilla. Like that whipped vanilla is there. This, if you have scents like Lyra, or if you have scents like Love and Crime, that it's similar in that vibe, but this is more the lemon, the citron zest. It's more tart. This is like a citrusy, sweet fragrance. I'm trying to figure out the best way to describe this. Like, it's what I have on today, actually. It's a really, really pretty scent. Like, it opens up really, really citrusy, but it's also balanced with that whipped vanilla. So it's really creamy. That's one thing I would say. It's a citrusy, creamy, sweet scent. And I feel like a lot of people, from the reviews or just the feedback that I'm seeing online, this is like a lot of people's favorites out of the 4. And I can see why. This is a gorgeous scent, especially for spring and summer. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be the fragrance for the spring and summer because it has a perfect blend of it being citrusy, but it's still sweet and creamy. And it's just going to work so well in the heat. Oh my God. Like I said, if you love Lyra, if you love Love and Crime, those kind of scents, you are going to love this because it's in the same kind of family. It's just a little bit different. It's more creamier. It's a bit more tart, I would say. And the vanilla, like the dry down, oh my gosh, it is just so beautiful. Hard to get is a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. Perfect for this time of year. And if you are a gourmand lover, you are definitely gonna love this because it's giving lemon pound cake with like frosted icing, vanilla icing. Oh my God, like that's literally the best way to describe it. Lemon pound cake with whipped frosted vanilla icing, okay? Ugh, just gorgeous. Love this scent, love it, love it, love it. It's beautiful. This is gorgeous. So this is hard to get. Next one we have You Remind Me, and this is a white, it's a clear bottle. It's not even white, it's just a clear bottle. I think this is gorgeous. I love how it's, the bottle definitely, the color choices that she chose for the bottles matches the scent honestly to the T. Like I feel like it goes very hand in hand. Like you could tell like there was a lot of thought process towards like creating these fragrances and the presentation and just the marketing. There's a lot that went behind this and everything just like cohesively worked and meshed perfectly. You Remind Me is going to be a fresh floral, and this is more of like this is I guess the most freshest out of the bunch. The keynotes are apricot skin, orange blossom, and sensual musks. And this is how the box for You Remind Me comes in. It's just white and it says, have we met before or was it a past life? Are you a memory or a destiny? And in the inside, the little quote, let me just bring it up. The quote here says, you felt that too? I will be honest, out of the 4, I assumed from seeing the notes and just the vibe of everything, I assumed that You Remind Me would probably be my least favorite. Not that I wouldn't like it, but probably the most, I would assume that I was going to be underwhelmed with You Remind Me. But let me tell you, I stand completely corrected. This is such a gorgeous musky fragrance. Like, you guys know I'm not really a fan of musk. I've just recently started getting into musk last year. Honestly, never really been a musk kind of girl or like a fresh kind of girl. That's starting to change. It started to change, like I want to say like half a year. Yeah, a year to a half year ago. But when I tell you this is such a gorgeous second skin scent, like when I say projecting for this, I wouldn't say this scent projects a lot. I would say you can smell it on you if someone's like standing next to you, but you're not gonna be able to smell it if you're like across the room or maybe 10 feet away. It's not that, it's a close skin scent, but it lasts all day though. Like that's one thing I would say about all of the fragrances. They wear and last at least 7 to 8 hours on me personally. So they're definitely long lasting. You Remind Me is, it opens up. It's weird because it's musky, it's fresh, but it's still warm. Like, it's not like super fresh clean. Like, I don't get clean from this. Like, I get warm, musky. It has like a slight zestiness to it. It's just so unique. I have never smelled anything like You Remind Me before. And this is another gorgeous scent for this time of year, especially summertime when it is beaming hot outside and you just want to smell fresh. You want to smell like still sexy and beautiful, but you don't want to do too much. This is a perfect everyday scent. Out of the four, this is the most, like, I would say, easy scent to go to reach. Like, if you don't know which one to get and maybe you just aren't into like super sweet fragrances, or you're not into gourmands, or you're not into like spicy stuff, get this one because it's easy to like. It's very easy to like. I don't see anyone smelling this and being like, I don't like it. Like, it's very beautiful. It's a warm, musky, fresh scent. That's the best way to put it. It smells so good, so good. I wore this yesterday and I was just like, and it has orange blossom in it, because that's the thing. Orange blossom is it's a very out there note. Like, you can usually smell and pick up orange blossom in any fragrance that it's in. It's a very stand for note. But I don't really pick it up in this. Like, the way she blended everything with the apricot skin, the musks, I don't pick up on the orange blossom heavily. So if you're not a fan of orange blossom and that's putting you off, I would still try this because I'm not really getting orange blossom. Like, I'm just getting warm, musky, fresh scent. Like, that's the best way to describe You Remind Me. And it is just absolutely gorgeous. And I'm very, very, very surprised by how much I actually ended up liking this, because I didn't think that I would care for it that much, to be honest. But I am obsessed with this scent. This is definitely one to get your nose on because it's really unique. Like, it's really unique. I've never smelled a fragrance like this. Last but not least, we have NDA. Out of the four, this is the one I was most excited for because of the notes and the way it was presented to us and marketed to us. I said, oh yeah, NDA is my girl. Because you guys know the kind of fragrances I love. I love those warm, spicy, deep, sexy. Like, that's where I live when it comes to fragrances. So I was really, really, really excited to get my nose on this. And when I tell you, NDA did not disappoint. Like, I didn't know what it was gonna smell like, but I love the way it smells like. Let me give you guys more information about NDA. And this is how the bottle looks like. NDA is in this beautiful purple shade, and it's just, I love the way these bottles look. Like I said, the way it looked in pictures, I was like, okay, she's cute, but like in person, they're actually really beautiful and gorgeous to have on your vanity. This is the packaging for NDA. It's in a purple box, like a lavender color box. NDA says, what happens here stays here, but first you'll have to sign here, which is, I love the way Jackie plays on words. When you open it up, it says, I'll take you for everything you have. That's kind of insane. You need to sign an NDA and a prenup. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like, to be quite honest with you. But NDA is considered to be a warm, spicy scent. The notes for NDA is going to be spiced rum, tonka bean, and tobacco flower. This is in the florals fragrance family, surprisingly, based on what Sephora is saying. I don't know if I would consider this in the floral family, but it's definitely in the warm, spicy family for sure. When you smell NDA, NDA is so unique because, let me spray it on myself so I can kind of get a better. When you first spray it, it opens up spicy for sure. But it's not like a harsh spice. It's not like a peppercorn kind of spice. It's not really like pungent. It's smooth, but it's definitely opens up with spice. Once it starts to dry down is when you start to get that tonka bean and that sweetness and like the rum and the booziness of it all. But the opening of NDA is more of like a spicy, slightly incensey scent, to be quite honest with you. I'm picking up on like a incensey vibe. There's no incense listed in the notes, or I don't see a note that is kind of like a resinous kind of scent. Yeah, NDA, once it starts to dry down, you definitely get that tonka bean and the tobacco starts to come through. It's slightly smoky, slightly. Maybe that's what it is. The tobacco is giving it like a smoky incensey vibe. So it's a smooth, creamy, sweet, smoky-ish, spicy scent. But it's very also approachable too. Like, you would think by the way I'm describing it, it's like a super duper duper strong scent. Like, it's like tobacco and this and that. Like, it's not, you would think it's gonna be like a really heavy scent. It's not. That's the thing. Like, it's really not. You could wear this during the day and be perfectly fine. It's a gorgeous scent. This is definitely a date night scent. It's definitely a daytime scent too. Whatever, you know, whatever fancies you, because you know, I'm all about wearing your fragrances whenever you want to wear them. But this is definitely for the girls who love those deeper, sweet, spicy, warm, very like fall winter scents. You're going to love NDA. And I'm just so happy with how it turned out. Like, I didn't expect it to smell like this, but I love the way it smells. And I don't have anything that smells like this in my collection, which makes me even more happy. Alrighty guys, that is it. Those are my thoughts on the new fragrances launched by Forever Mood. Jackie killed this launch, to be quite honest with you. If I had to tell you, okay, I didn't tell you guys which one was my favorite. See, this is a thing. I wasn't expecting to love all of them the way that I do, so it's actually really difficult. But if I had to pick my favorite, I'll rank them. Honestly, I Am Her is really doing it for me. Like, this is my number one. It is so good. Like, it is so good that I have a backup, like, already. It is so good. It's, oh my God. And it's the strongest out of the four. It lasts the longest out of the four, in my opinion, too. Like, everything I love about a scent is I Am Her. So this is my number one, I would say. So if you love scents similar to me, get your hands on this first if you can, because it is just, I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. So I Am Her is my number one. Two, I don't know. Okay. This is hard. You know, okay. My number two, which is gonna be really surprising to you guys, is actually You Remind Me. Like, what? The fresh musky scent is my second favorite over the warm spicy. Since when? But when I tell you this is so good, it is, oh God, it's just so good. It is, just get your nose on this. I don't know how to explain it. It just smells beautiful and perfect. Okay, number three is gonna be NDA for me. Because of the kind of scents that I love, NDA is number three for me. This is a very, I don't wanna say typical scent for me, but it's still different. It doesn't smell like anything I have in my collection. It's beautiful, it's sexy, it's warm, it's spicy, it's everything that I love in fragrances. So this is gonna be number three for me. So that leaves Hard to Get is number four. But don't get me wrong, this doesn't mean I don't like Hard to Get. I love Hard to Get. It is gorgeous. But the only reason why I put it at a number four is because I already know I love scent profiles like this, and I already have fragrances that give me similar vibes to this. I have Lyra, I have Love and Crime, so that's why I'm putting it as number four, because I already love this scent, but I have other scents that are in the same kind of family as this, which is why I'm ranking it as number four. But like I said, if you love those scents, you're gonna love this. It's different, but they're in the same family. They're cousins, if that makes sense. Like, it's not a dupe, not at all. It's different, but it's in the same, they have the same bloodline, pretty much, is what I'll say. So yeah, I Am Her is number one for me. You Remind Me is two. NDA is three, and four is Hard to Get. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope I explained everything in the best way possible that makes you kind of understand how these smell. Hopefully this helps you figure out which one you're gonna pick up, which one you like, or which one is your vibe the most. If you got the coins, get all four, because they are beautiful. This is a very well-rounded collection. That's another thing I'll say. Like, each scent is perfect. They're all different from each other. They're all unique. They all cover different fragrance families, which I absolutely love. Jackie, congratulations. If you're watching this, which if you are, I mean, wow, I'm honored. Congratulations on an amazing launch, because wow, you really kind of low-key broke the internet. You did, because we weren't ready for this. We were not ready for this, and you did not disappoint. You served and you gave us everything we were looking for and more. Leave a comment down below and let me know which one is your favorite, which one you're most excited to get, or if you even picked up any of them from the collection. I'm really, really interested in finding out. While you're down there, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can join the family, and also hit the notification bell so you're notified when I will be uploading next. Make sure you also give this video a thumbs up so I can create more fragrance related videos for you guys. You guys know I love fragrance content. Thank you guys once again. I will make sure that I link all of these in the description box down below so you guys can get your hands on them. Hopefully you can while the sale is going on, so you can get a discount. Like I said, make sure you keep your notifications on, and I will see you guys on the next one. Mwah. Bye.